We dare not borrow irresponsibly, leaving it to future generations to repay. Our fiscal interventions also demand greater efficiency in the use of funds across the public sector. Government recognizes the need to shift spending away from consumption towards higher investment. Over the past decade, the public sector has invested 2.2 trillion rand in economic and social infrastructure. Yet, weaknesses in project preparation, execution and delivery have resulted in lengthy delays and cost overruns. To improve this, government has established a budget facility for infrastructure to standardize and improve the management of public infrastructure projects. To support higher levels of capital investment and maintenance, the state needs to contain the public service wage bill. Government is working to ensure that the current wage negotiations process results in a fair and sustainable agreement. This process will require careful consideration from all stakeholders. Madam Speaker, the tax proposals for the 2018 budget are designed to generate an additional 36 billion rand in tax revenue for 2018-2019. The main tax proposals for the 2018 budget are an increase in the value-added tax rate from 14% to 15%, a below-inflation increase in the personal income tax rebates and brackets, with greater relief for those in the lower income brackets, an increase in the ad valorem excise duty rate on luxury goods from 7% to 9%, a higher estate duty tax rate of 25% for estates greater than 30 million rand, a 52 cents per litre increase in the levies of fuel, made up of a 22 cents per litre for the general fuel levy, and a 30 cent per litre increase in the road accident fund, and increases in the alcohol and tobacco excise duties of between 6 and 10%. Sorry, Nibafwit. From this afternoon, ukusukela manje ntambama, ikani likabhiya eliu 340 mils lizokwenyuka ngamasenti ayishumi nanhlanu. Ibhodlela lewayini lizonyuka ngamasenti amashumi amabili nantathu. Ibhodlela lamanzi amponjwana lawa adliwa abanye ngaphambi kokuba bezela endlini lizonyuka ngamarandi amane kanye namashumi ayisishiyagalombili. Bese iphakethe likagwayi le-20 lenyuke ngerandi namasenti amashumi amabili nambili. Ngenhlonipho ke kumntwana ndabezitha lobu bakithi besintu sisabiyekile. Uma senza lezi phakamiso zentela, uhulumeni ukucabange kakhulu ukuthi kubaluleke kanjani ukuthatha inqumo ezizokwazi ukusimamisa umnotho. Futhi sicubungule kabanzi yonke imibono ephakanyiswe abantu ngazonke. In taking these decisions, government reviewed considerably the potential contributions from the three major tax instruments, which raise over 80% of our revenue. That is personal and corporate income tax and VAT. We have increased personal income tax significantly in recent years, particularly at the higher income bands. And our corporate income tax is high by international standards. We have not adjusted VAT since 1993, and it is low compared to some of our peers, such as Argentina, Morocco, Turkey, and Kenya. We therefore decided that increasing VAT was unavoidable if we are to maintain the integrity of our public finances. Ubethusile Mcinga reminded us of the real concerns of our people, telling me via social media that, quote, before you speak about big words like radical, transformation, and all big numbers, please, ndicela uthobe iprize yamaqanda ne-oros, close quote. The current zero rating of basic food items, such as maize meal, brown bread, dried beans, and rice, will limit the impact on the poorest households. Izinto eyifana nempuphu, nesinkwa, nezinye sisaqhubekile ukuthi singayifaki intela kuzo ukuze abantu bakithi abahluphekayo baqhubeke nokwazi ukuthenga ukudla okuzokwazi ukubaphilisa. Vulnerable households will also be compensated through an above average increase in social grants. Sizophinda senyuse ngokwevile kancane imali yokuxhasa abahluphekayo. Some relief will be provided for lower income individuals through an increase in the bottom three personal income tax brackets and the rebates. In addition to VAT, we are increasing excise duties on luxury goods and estate duty on wealthy individuals. Taken together, we believe these proposals best protect the progressive nature of our tax regime to minimize the impact on lower income households. The increase in VAT, the 1% increase in VAT, will affect 80% of those who are at the higher spectrum of income earners in South Africa. The poor will remain protected through zero-rated basic foodstuffs and above inflation increases in social income. The National Treasury, in close cooperation with the Reserve Bank, the Financial Intelligence Center, and the South African Revenue Service, is taking several steps to detect, disrupt, and deter financial illicit flows. These measures include increasing capacity, coordinating a national risk assessment, and improving information sharing between various agencies. In line with G20 recommendations, policy measures to deal with transfer pricing and base erosion by multinational companies are being implemented and continue to be heightened. Having a sustainable tax base is important to ensure that government has enough revenue to meet its spending needs. Companies can structure affairs to reduce their tax base in South Africa and shift their profits to low-tax countries. This threatens the sustainability of our tax base and is a challenge that most governments are struggling with. The implementation of country-by-country reporting will enable SARS to ensure that companies pay their fair share of tax in South Africa. We are also investigating Cheers. We are also investigating options to further curb the practice of excessive interest